thought I had 2 minutes. Those guys say you're allowed to shoot.
Is my hair okay?
Photos, that is, not him. No spitballs, no BB guns. No, please. Oh, forgot about that false ending. What do we have, like 20 seconds? Oh. It is 102.5 DVE. There's your electric lunch brought to you today by Kane Saloon. Oh man, I feel like, I don't know. It's Christmas because we got Jerome McGinley for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and it's Easter, and they've sprung me from my little cage downstairs. I got to come up, and this is the very first time that I've ever hosted a DVE performance from the DVE Performance Theater. And it is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
All right.
Let's hear it. And Mr. Noah Hunt. They and the rest of the guys from the band will be at the Carnegie Library Music Hall of Homestead tonight. It's a 7:30 show, doors at 6:30. Wait, let me get you the phone number. If you haven't gotten tickets yet, first of all, shame on you. Secondly, you can still get them. You can get them at the door tonight, or you can go to ticketfly.com. Kenny, how you doing, man?
I'm great.
Good. How you doing, Noah?
I'm doing awesome.
It's so good to see you guys up close because
Thanks.
people think that all DJs get front row seats, which, yeah, doesn't happen really. And I'm always way in the back. And the first time that I ever was at the Carnegie Library Music Hall of Homestead was to see you guys. I think it was 2 Decembers ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that hall. Do you remember that hall?
Yeah,
we had
it's
a
a
good
great,
time.
great hall, great room.
Yeah.
Isn't it? For me, it seems like it's tailor-made for a band like yours.
Yeah,
because
from a band standpoint, it's a great venue to
Yeah,
play.
it's a beautiful place.
it's a great hall. It has nice acoustics and stuff. Plus, it kind of feels like you're in a bar because all the people are all comfortable. Everybody comes in in whatever they want to be dressed in, and there's a lot of places where you can buy beer, you know. So.
Well, it's Pittsburgh.
Which our fans love to do.
Yeah, and our fans like to drink beer.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pittsburgh, for a while we thought that you guys had like condos or some lady over on the south side was putting you up because you've visited us so many times in the last 15 years.
Yeah, well, we have a big fan base here. We got a lot of loyal fans, and you know, what can I say? People here love good music, so they keep bringing us back.
And there's still a great rock station
That's
with
right.
real
Oh,
people.
thank you.
They're disappearing. It's great to see.
We do. We've always had a love fest with you guys, and
Yeah.
I'm always. I mean, for crying out loud, you're at our Rib Fest. You're over. You've played almost every bar in town, and now you're in this hall, which is absolutely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So anyway, you're going to be playing a whole bunch of awesome stuff tonight, but you were kind enough to come and give us a preview. So what would you like to play?
We're gonna do a few songs. We'll start off with what we're gonna do, King Bee, right?
King Bee.
Yeah, this is a song that Muddy Waters made famous, and we did it on our Live in Chicago record. It's called King Bee.
I'm a king bee, baby. I'm buzzing around your hive. I'm a king bee, baby. I'm buzzing around your hive. Yes, I can make you honey, baby. Just let me come inside. I'm a king bee, baby. Don't you want to be my queen? I'm a king bee, baby. Don't you want to be my queen? Yes, I can make you honey, baby, like the world ain't never seen. All right. I'm a king bee, baby. I'll buzz you all night long. Oh, I'm a king bee, baby. I'll buzz you all night long. Yes, I can buzz you better, baby, when your other man is gone. It's all out running. All right. Well, I'm a king bee, baby. I'm buzzing around your high. Well, I'm a king bee, baby. I'm buzzing around your high. Yes, I can make you honey, baby. Just let me come inside. Oh, all right.
Yes! Candy Wayne Shepherd, Noah Hunt, live in the DVE Performance Theater, 102.5 DVE. Ooh! Noah, I gotta tell you, I mean, yours is like my favorite blues/rock voice.
Thank you.
I mean, there's a lot of guys out there duking it out too. It's just every
Appreciate-
time I hear you, I love every song. I'm like, that's my new favorite song by the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band. Oh wait, there's another one. Never Looking Back. Oh my God, that's great. You know,
We
so
love that. Thank you.
good. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Everybody talks about Kenny, how you started really young. And I was looking at it, even the generation before you, there were a lot of guys that kind of broke that were really good at what they did when they were in their late teens, kind of like you.
Yeah, you know, I had the whole teen prodigy label put on me, and you know, I started playing. I mean, the first time I was on stage, I was 13. I started playing guitar, seriously playing guitar at age 7, and you know, by the time I was 14, I went in the studio and did my first demos. When I was 15, I put my band together, and by the time I was 16, I had signed my record deal. So it all happened pretty quick for me, and there was a generation's worth of guys. It was pretty interesting in retrospect that there was this whole generation worth of young guitar players that were all focusing on the blues and getting ready to come up and make a name for themselves. And you know, it's like the younger group of guys that are trying to help keep the blues going and keep it relevant, you know, and there's more coming. Like we keep, you know, there's, if you get on the internet, go to YouTube and type in blues guitar, there's no shortage of young people that are like videoing themselves trying to learn how to play the blues and stuff. So it's cool. And, you know, even if you don't stick with the blues is the foundation for so many different genres of music that it's very important, you know, to have that knowledge and understanding of that kind of music.
I'm gonna do that tonight. That's good to hear that there's all kinds of kids that are just jamming on it right now, just starting to perfect their craft
Yeah.
at that age. But
Absolutely.
I just found it funny because I know people like you and Johnny Lang was like, oh my God, they're in their teens. But you know, and it's beautiful that you have this gift and that you've nurtured it that way. But it seems like even with Peter Frampton and those guys, they were all kind of breaking when they were like 16, 17 years old.
Yeah, it happened for a lot of people. I mean, you know, and it was certainly before, you know, long before us. I mean, Stevie Wonder was a young prodigy as well. So it's not, you know, it's something that's never been done before. But it certainly was interesting that in the mid '90s that there was this group of guys that were all young, including myself, that were interested in the blues and then came out and have been successful doing it.
Oh, it's so
There was
cool.
something going on in the world at that time.
I know. It's neat. And we're talking to Kenny Wayne Shepherd and Noah Hunt of the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band here on DVE. I'm sure you've heard this question a million times, but it's fascinating to me. You did get to play. You've gotten to play with the masters and the greats and all the guys that nurtured you and then you'll go on to nurture those young kids. But is there anybody left on your wish list that you haven't either toured with or jammed with on stage?
Well, it used to my standard answer to that question used to be Eric Clapton, but then when we did this memorial concert for Hubert Sumlin, who is Howlin' Wolf's guitar player and one of my heroes, and also a very close friend of mine, he passed away, and then we did a concert, and it was amazing, all the people that showed up to pay tribute to him. But anyways, that night, I had met Clapton when I was 14 years old down in New Orleans, and I went up and introduced myself to him. He was playing at the Jazz Festival, and me and my dad were down there for the concert, and we happened to be staying in the same hotel with him. And we went to the show, and then after the show, my dad was like, "You need to go introduce yourself to him," because he was in the lobby of the hotel. I'm like, he doesn't know or care who I am, you know. He's like, "You need to go over there and tell him."
Were you scared? Were you nervous?
I was
to go up to him?
yeah,
I would've
absolutely.
been. I'd have been hiding.
But what's funny is I walked up to him, and he was sitting at a table with some people, and I was like, "Hi, Mr. Clapton. My name's Kenny Wayne, and I'm an aspiring blues guitar player, and you're one of my heroes." And I was like, "I got a couple guitars up in my room if you want to come jam." And he was like, "Well, you know, I got my friends here, and you know, I've obligated myself to them, but if you keep playing, maybe one day we'll have a chance to play together." So I kept waiting and waiting, and then finally we got to jam together at the Hubert Sumlin concert, which was cool.
Then don't even answer, because your wish list is complete. It sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we've played with just about all of our heroes. If they're still alive, we've been fortunate enough to play with them.
It's tremendous. Okay, you want to play for us again?
Yeah, we're gonna do a fan favorite for you guys. We're gonna do "Blue on Black" for you.
We usually make the crowd sing along, but
You guys feel like singing? All right. 1, 2, 3.
Night falls and I'm alone. Skin, yeah, chill me to the bone. And you turned and you ran. Oh yeah, Lord, it slipped right from my hand. Hey, blue on black, tears on the river, a push on the shove, it don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on a fire, hold on ice, a dead man's touch, whisper on a scream, doesn't change a thing, don't bring you back. Blue on black. Oh, blue on black. Blind. Oh, but now I see. The truth, yeah, the lies and in between. And wrong can't be undone. Lord, it slipped from the tip of your tongue. Hey, blue on black, tears on the river, a push on a shove, it don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on a fire, hold on ice, a dead man's touch, whisper on a scream, doesn't change a thing, don't bring you back. Blue on black. Oh, push on the shove, it don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on a fire, cold on ice, a dead man's touch. Whisper on a scream, doesn't change a thing, don't bring you back. Blue on black. Oh, blue on black. Oh, blue on black. Blue on black.
Thanks.
Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Noah Hutt, live at the DVE Performance Theater. Getting ready for the show tonight, 102.5 DVE. Even today, I got 2 requests for that song.
Awesome.
I mean, that song is, what they call them, a chestnut. I mean, this is like you put it up on the shelf because it's going to live forever.
Yeah, that's the goal when you write songs. You want to write a song like that, and you know, it's one of the songs I'm most proud of. You know, I mean, I always try and write songs that I feel like will sound good, you know, 10 or 20 years after it's written. But that's one of the ones that really I think will stand the test of time. You know?
Seriously, they never get tired of it, not DVE listeners. And it was nice. Noah, you were saying earlier that, you know, a lot of radio stations, we will never stop playing you guys. Do you find that rock stations are dying other places, or?
Well, they're going away.
Well, it's not like it was. Like, you know, when we first started putting out records, the amount of rock stations that there were across the country that also would play new music was far greater than the number that there is out there now.
Well,
a
here
lot
we
of
are.
I know.
Yeah.
Some of those people
great.
have like changed formats, and then some of them have just turned into like classic rock, and they say they play like, you know, a lot of the same stuff.
Right.
But yeah, it's the scope of radio and the whole music business has changed a lot since we started doing it. But it's also a pretty interesting and exciting time because of the whole you know, internet and everything. It's like on one hand, it's difficult to sell records like you know, you can't, nobody sells records like they used to. Because of the internet, but at the same time, you're able to engage your fan base in ways that you never could before with social media and things like that. So all that is very exciting.
It is. It's a very strange time because it is. It's like on one side it's more difficult, but there's this enormous wellspring of all these places where you can take from, like all the places on the internet. So
Well, yeah,
that's
I mean,
very cool.
You can keep your fans engaged and interested in what you're doing on a daily basis. So in that regard, it's really cool.
Which is, by the way, are you guys on are you doing a tour right now, or are you just doing a little of this and a little of that?
Well, we're just starting. We're just
We're
kinda
always
getting
on
geared
tour.
up. Yeah, we never
That's
we never actually stopped touring, but we were on the road for a year and a half, and then we stopped in November for the holidays, and then we're just kind of starting to get ramped up for this year, and we got some stuff happening like over the holidays, Steven Stills and I got together and did an album together, and that's probably going to come out in August, I think.
Nice.
And then we started a record back in August. While we were on the road, we went and stopped for like a week and a half in Louisiana and recorded an album, and we're just finishing that up as well. So the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band will have a new album's worth of material coming out probably the beginning of next year as well.
I was gonna say for Christmas gift giving. No.
Well, probably first thing next year.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're bucking the trend there too. Most bands are like, dude, you got to get it out so people will buy it for Christmas.
Well, if I'm putting a record out with Steven in August, I can't
That's
really put
true.
another album out
That's
in
true.
December, you know.
Anytime you want to, you know, just get your chops in the groove with Pittsburgh, please come and see us.
Thank
We
you.
love seeing you. We'll never get tired of it. It's just so much fun. We feel like we should make you big permani sandwiches and stuff. 'cause-
We went there yesterday.
there
Did you get it
yesterday.
permanis?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome. That is
Yeah, it
It
awesome.
was great.
All right, so tonight is the show. It is the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band. Jeff Fetterman Band is opening up for them. Carnegie Library, Music Hall of Homestead. Perfect place for you guys, I think.
Yeah.
Tonight at 7:30, doors at 6:30. Tickets at the door or get them early so you don't have to worry about getting sold out of it at ticketfly.com. We're going to take DVE back to regular programming here, but you guys that are watching us at DVE.com get a bonus tune. So thank you guys so very much. It's great to see
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
live, it's
we love
102
Pittsburgh. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Live, it's 102.5 DVE. Okay, so we have a bonus for all our web animals.
Yeah.
What would you like to play for us now?
We do an old Jimmy Reed song called Big Boss Man we used to do years
We used to
ago.
do this. We used to sit down on benches like this in the middle of the show, and this is one of the ones we played.
Big boss man, can't you help me when I call? Oh, big boss man, can't you help me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, Lord. You just talk, that's all. You got me working, boss man, working around the clock. I want a little drink of water. Sure won't let me stop, no big boss man. Can't you help me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, Lord. You just talk, that's all. Man, one gonna treat me right. Work hard in the daytime, stay home, sleep all night. Lord, big boss man, can't you hear me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, Lord. You just talk, that's all. Can't you help me when I call? Big boss man, can't you help me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, Lord. You just talk, that's all. I said you ain't so big, Lord. Just talk, that's all. I said you ain't so big, Lord. You just talk, that's all. Oh, all right.
Nice. Woo. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Noah Hunt of the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band. You web animals, lucky you for hanging around. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Get some
Thanks for
food and
having
you
us.
relax, and we'll see you in a few hours.
Right on. Good
All
to
right,
see you.
thank you.
You guys, all right, you guys, if you're listening on the web, please, just all you gotta do is jump on ticketfly.com to get your tickets for tonight. Doors at 6:30, show at 7:30. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, winners. Thank you.
Thanks.
Employees, loyal
Thanks a lot.
employees in the back. Thanks, guys.